The COVID crisis in Maharashtra continues to deepen. It has recorded 68,631 cases in 24 hours with 503 deaths, the highest single-day spike since the beginning of the pandemic. Mumbai reported 8,479 fresh cases with 53 deaths in a day. Pune remains worst impacted, 12,707 new coronavirus cases and 116 deaths in 24 hours. Followed by Nagpur with 7,107 cases and 85 deaths. The COVID surge is coming at a time when Maharashtra government relentlessly is claiming vaccine and essential medicines shortage. Pankaj is now joining us for the very latest on this story. Pankaj, the Maharashtra crisis, of course, worsening by the day, states making appeal to the centre for more vaccination, for added oxygen. The fact of the matter is that this is not the time for politicking, and questions are now arising on how the centre is helping the Maharashtra government cope with this crisis. Pankaj?
Yes, Chathi. So as of today, condition remains critical in every part of the state. Though in Mumbai, what we've been seeing for the last couple of days is that the daily count of cases seems to have stabilized between 8,000 to 10,000 cases, but still the daily death count is still high. It hovers around 50. But otherwise, in the entire state of Maharashtra, in spite of the strict restrictions in place, the situation continues to remain very, very critical. There is definite shortage of oxygen. There is definite shortage of the remdesivir injections as well. And realizing that there is a lot of travel that is happening from the state to the state as well. The government of Maharashtra has recognized 6 states as sensitive zones, which includes Goa, Kerala, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Delhi, NCR and Uttarakhand. And the people traveling to Maharashtra from these states will need to have RT-PCR negative test report 48 hours prior to the travel as well. The Chief Minister's office says that they do not want any new virus variant to enter in the state, because the state as it is having so many problems. But yesterday, Public Health Minister Rajesh Tope has also said that yes, there is shortage of oxygen, there is shortage of remdesivir, but he also claimed that no patient in Maharashtra run hospitals has died due to lack of oxygen. He said that most of the patients do not turn up in time, and that is perhaps one of the reasons for the fatalities as well. But off record, many officials add that the shortage of oxygen and remdesivir vials is going to last till the end of the month. Chaiti, the daily need of the remdesivir vials in Maharashtra is around 60,000 per day. So you can well understand the kind of acute shortage that the state is reeling under at this point of time. Though, as we all saw, how the centre had refuted the allegations of the many leaders of the Maha Vikas Aghadi government, saying that every effort is now being made, not just to help with regards to the supply of the remdesivir injections, for which the production is going to be doubled in the next fortnight to 3 lakh vials per day, but also Maharashtra is being given the highest quantity of oxygen, around 1,500 metric tons as well. But on ground zero, the fact remains there are problems in plenty. Today, there is shortage of remdesivir, there is shortage of oxygen as well, and the situation continues to remain very critical.
Absolutely. That is true. The situation is extremely critical, but the fact of the matter also is that there are no beds with ventilators available, and at the moment, the Maharashtra government is absolutely overwhelmed with the rising number of cases and the management of the COVID crisis in the state at the moment.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.